Now, in this last setting, close read, we look at the end of chapter 10 when the giver is getting ready to transmit to Jonas his first memory. A lot of different things happen towards the end, which really make this chapter impactful. Jonas obeys the giver because he is an obedient character at first. He obeys, but a little apprehensively. He's not sure how to really feel, okay? Because remember, being seen unclothed by someone is considered rude and you have to apologize for it. But yet, he goes ahead and he lays down on his bare chest. That's part of the reason how memories are transmitted. And with this, he feels the soft folds of the magnificent cloth that covered the bed. Right there, the magnificent cloth. Because it's described as being magnificent, it's different than what is standard in the community. Okay? Every other piece of cloth that covers the bed, that covers a pillowcase, that covers a person is described as being nondescript. Nothing different. But here, it's magnificent. It's different. It has softness to it, while other things don't. Okay. So again, you see the difference here, and you see how the receiver of memory is treated differently. Then we know that the speaker comes into play. The speaker plays a very large role in the entire novel because it's that constant reminder that people are being watched and the government has a control over you. However, the government does not have control over the giver or receiver of memory. Instead, the receiver of memory has higher power than the committee of elders or the chief elder because they have the ability to turn off the speaker, making it very easy for them to break the rules if they so felt that they wanted to, such as lying or touching, which is again why Jonas needs to have his bare upper body. Okay. So with this, because they are in a place of such safety, such sacredness, he's allowed to have this opportunity and again, this power to turn off the speaker, which again is astonishing to Jonas. If the speaker was not allowed to be turned off, we wouldn't have a receiver of memory. We wouldn't need to have a receiver of memory. But because it's able to be turned off, and again, things are being hidden from the community, we see this come into play as a very important part of setting. Finally, we know later on that one of the major rules is to not allow others to touch each other. Okay, this plays into the idea of taking the pills for stirrings to prevent those feelings from occurring. With this, the giver has to place his flesh on Jonas's, flesh to flesh, skin to skin, contact to contact. So with this, the giver's breaking a very important rule, and that can only be done in the safety and security of the annex. If it's not within the annex, they'll get chastised. But the giver knows why he has to do this, and Jonas very quickly realizes this. So these are three different ways that the setting helps to impact the story and show that characters can change based on where they are at.